She does not like me. Oops. Wait, let
Did I
me
not
ask
tell you to leave? Get out before I have the Templars remove you.
Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is Alexis Arcade, and today is a beautiful day. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to do an intro here. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is Alexis Arcade, and today is a beautiful day to not be outside, but instead to continue our journey here on Dragon Age Origins. Dude! You want to chill, broski? I don't even know what dude that is. Is this supposed to be you? I don't see your mouth moving. Of course, now... Is it you? You are walking in front of me at the end of the last episode. Okay, I don't know which fella it is. But anyway, yeah, last episode was a super chat-ski episode. Hopefully we'll do some more like stuff this episode. Let's go into here and talk to the Chantry.
The legions of evil
it's this guy.
are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! I will not be silent!
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scarring would have 2 R's. I think... I want to, obviously allow him to grieve. And I'd like to apologize for his loss, but I hope if I say scaring these people won't get her back, it'll, help him, rationalize a little bit more. I'm not worried about the honoring her death part. When you're grieving, I say do whatever you want. But I'm hoping that this scaring option will help. I don't know.
You are right.
See, there we go. That's what I was...
I will go.
No, I didn't say you had to go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do.
If you believe that, it must be true.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Man, I am not being as bitchy as I intended to be. It's just so hard. These people are this is effing tragic, you know? I don't want to just ruin their day. Their days have already been ruined without me, you know? Okay. Let's go inside to the Chantry.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Also with you. That's not how that works, but you get it. The job board. Several organizations in Ferelden maintain job boards once you have completed a task. Oh, cool. What are you doing over here?
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
How is it? I wasn't trying to fight you, woman. Jeez.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Alexis.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
I am a Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
Travel safely.
Oh no, I pressed
and
the
may the
wrong
Maker
button.
watch over you.
Can we chat again?
Greetings, Grey Warden. What can I do for you?
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage...
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well.
See,
If
like,
only our
lit up
powers
when I
worked to
asked
keep
that
away the
question.
Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on
So
disaster.
not suspicious of anyone! King Catelyn had no heir?
None that we know of. Tairn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What is wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
No. Is there any other news? Is it... Well, let it...
Only if you are interested in the business of mages.
I am, tell me.
I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
What? Why? What is the rite of annulment?
If the rite of annulment is invoked, the tower and every living soul within will be destroyed.
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde.
I've nothing else to ask.
No, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Why does it keep saying I need some information?
If the matter is important,
I feel
certainly.
like there's more. Oh, no. Okay.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
And also you. Okay, items received. A deep mushroom, thanks. Leather gloves. Leather boots. Okay, so quick sidebar. Saying Arl Eamon, I don't know if you guys have heard of this girl group called Little Mix, but they're really good. They're UK based. They got together on like the X Factor or something by Simon Cowell or whatever, and I happen to like some of their music if I want to feel like a feisty, powerful bad bitch. But there was an interview that came up as a recommendation on my YouTube channel. They were like on some talk show, and one of the girls, she has a very interesting British accent. Like, I've not heard it before. One of the other girls in the group was like, when I met her, I thought she was foreign. And like, they're all British, which tells you how like funny her accent is. So they're talking about how she says words, how I say words weird, how she says words weird. Like, I think they used weird as an example. And instead of like saying film, she says film. And then one of the other girls goes, and the way she says Ian, she's like, Ian has 2 syllables. Ian, not Ian, the way that they say it. And then the girl who they thought was foreign and the other, like the third member of the band who I've not mentioned yet, well, technically 4th, because anyway, but they both went, Ian, it has 2 syllables. I'd have to link you the video for you to hear it. It's way better if you watch it than me trying to explain it. But I think of that every time I try to say Arl Eamon. I think of the Ian or like the Arl, because like that, like how you say Arl, like Arl, it's a mouthful, and like thinking of the way they said Ian, and that Jade and Perry were both like Ian, like it has 2 syllables. Yeah, that was funnier in my head for me to tell you than it was actually for me to tell you. I'll link to the video somewhere because it's actually really funny and they're really cute and they make some good tunes. I don't like all their music, but I like some of it. But they're like fun to listen to if you like a good girl group. Anyway, all right, let's go talk to Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon.
What?
I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Ooh, I would prefer not to say. No, let's be honest with him. I feel like he could give us good insight. We need his help against Terran Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
That's fair. Do you think the Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
He has really pretty eyelashes. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend. I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Man, I know I went on about Alistair being well-voiced. Just everybody is. Like, it's like top-notch. Like, I feel like, I know I made the Mass Effect comparison, but I feel like when like, I was playing that game, and really most games, like, I could argue Life is Strange has really good voice acting. Some other games that are completely slipping my mind right now that I played, like, they all have great voice acting, right? But this actually feels like not voice acting. Like, or an actual, like, story. I don't know how to... Yeah. Like, it's like... maybe it's because of their accents, but I feel like it's just one level above where Mass Effect was, which is already pretty dang high as far as the voice acting. I don't know. There's just something about this that's just so good. Also, oh, okay, I was about to say, it looks like his head's on backwards, but his arms are bent the right way. But, like, you could totally, like, at first glance, right? Like, you could totally look like his head was on backwards. What are you yelling at, puppy? Who are you barking at? There's nobody over there. Are you like my actual Baxter, who just barks at his own reflection? Yeah, that's okay.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Okay.
Word dispelled.
I feel like I should look for stuff before we start. Can I get over there anyhow? Anyway is what I meant to say, not anyhow. Nope, I can't get in there. Anything in these bookshelves for me?
Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth.
I wish I could have heard who he was talking about. I assume perhaps Morgan's mother. Oh, here.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in the darkness.
It shall be done.
Oh, that's right, I have the key.
It is begun.
It is begun? Mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms. I've only recently started to really enjoy eating mushrooms. Like, I don't dislike them, but, like, I would typically not cook them at home, but I've, you know, baby Bellas have really grown on.
Hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall...
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
Who's in charge here? Oh, what's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
I know all Chantrys keep a fire to honor her death.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathus, before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going?
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
That's fair. I think I understand, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
I'll leave you alone.
I wish you well.
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Oh, I could just walk right into her office? I was not expecting that. Well, let's play a little chess. Fun fact, I actually don't know how to play chess. Alright, revered mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
We already know she's the Reverend Mother, but we'll go with who are you?
I am the revered mother of this
Revered is
Chantry.
what I meant to say.
Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Tithe to the Chantry? Are you joking?
A great number of people could be fed and clothed for a fraction of your finery. But you must do as your heart wills. What can I do for you then?
I should have tithed. I don't know. Why was I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I actually, genuinely feel bad. I was hoping to receive your blessing.
You were contemptuous when I asked for aid. A blessing would hardly be appropriate.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
you
realized
agree?
that.
Now, if there is nothing else.
Oh, Beggy Chooser is what I just was.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Logain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Logain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Logain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
Can I give you money?
You were contemptuous when... Now,
alright.
If there is nothing else...
I will go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
I don't know why I chose that option, and I'm genuinely sorry.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I wish it would give me the option.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring
I wanted to see,
perseverance.
if there was any, why would you think that? You know, more, storyline rather than just being mean. Okay. So how do we get over there?
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
I want to say I don't think she's coming, child, but I don't know. I don't want to... Here, take this silver, buy something to eat.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Oh, well, I'm an asshole to the church. I may as well try to make it up to the poor child.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Okay. Well, what's this? Who's this? Who are you? Allison.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
Ooh. What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his land.
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
She's so sweet. Traps are a girl's best friend.
I shall do it.
Leather boots? Leather boots?
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorant.
You got a bed for the
darn
night.
it.
You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Oh, we're getting so many missions! Look at us go!
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying. That marshman stole from me. That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Okay.
Are we done?
Shokke basiti.
Oh.
Arade starit, merade twasit, abana kyun. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
And just what are you doing in there?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, then why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What is an old thing to do?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of
You
regret.
said that already! How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement? No, that's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
So would you prefer to die?
I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Okay. So... what, do I go speak to the revered mother for that? I would imagine so. Let's get some of these plants. Elf fruit. We've got so much dang elf fruit. What do we... I guess we're just always on the ready, huh? Oh.
I shall do it.
Oh, I'm dead. Did not go back. Oh man, Morgan turned into the spider!
So be it. I shall do it. I see.
Uh-oh. Okay, I did that very, very bad. Well. Oh man. The last day was right before chatting with this fella. Alright, let me just...
You want one of... I will not amuse you any more than I have the other. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
Actually didn't mean to cut him off to find out who the Kunari was.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Alright, let's, wow, that gives us a whole different group of options.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I find myself in need until I am sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Warden...
I'll leave
Farewell,
you for now.
then.
Okay.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Okay. So let me save here. Actually, let's go back and talk to the Grey Mother. The revered mother. Which way was it on the map? And see if we can't get him free. before we go into the woods to do everything for everybody else. Because we could definitely use a party here. I don't know how many people you can have up in your party. But, if he can come with us. Honestly, if he can replace the dog.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
We have to handle this gently because I screwed up so bad with her before. So we're gonna ask the questions even though we know. What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Kunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Kunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
I want him freed. I might have a use for him. Or maybe we should tread lightly and go with, is there any way I can convince you to release him? Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I think you should reconsider that stance. Now, I mean, if we've already bullied her, what's more... that feels like blasphemy, bullying her, though. She's the revered mother. What if we... I just worry that when I pick one, I lose all of my other options. I was thinking you might... Well, but we'll go with it. Because I don't think I want to lie. But I'm really worried I won't get him. I was thinking you might release them into my custody.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement.
Oh.
But are you certain you can control him?
If you prefer, I can invoke the right of conscription. If not, I will kill him. Problem solved. I will do what I must to get help, even use force. What is the right of conscription? Did we... I'm pretty sure I was told about that. I don't know where my phone is to look it up. Oh, there's my phone. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick so that I can be knowledgeable. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we've talked about it, but... Right... If I can spell. Right of conscription. Dragon Age. Should they need to, an authority that dates back to give them to ensure they will always have enough members. Right. That's what that is. Okay. Well, I think that would give her, I think either would honestly give her ease. So I feel like killing him, because he's like ready for it. But the right of conscription will help with the atonement. I don't know. What if I just press 1 and 2 at the same time and see what happens? I feel like I should go. If not, I will kill him. Problem solved. But then would she be happy if I killed him? I don't think so. I'll invite the right of conscription. Am I thinking too much about it? I don't know.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Oh, shit! No. I will not take no for an answer.
What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
I will not back down. Will you not reconsider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate.
I will not argue. Give me the key to Sten's cage or die.
Now we threaten priests.
Ah!
How fun!
Shut up, Morgan!
Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
Well...
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
She does not like me. Oops. Wait, let
Did I
me
not
ask
tell you to leave? Get out before I have the Templars remove you.
Alright, I'll go.
And may the Maker teach you the error of your ways.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I gotta say an extra prayer tonight. Oh, Morgan approves, Alistar disapproves. So, is this, we can have romance? I was hoping that, I could get her to ask if there was anything else she could do. I really didn't want it to go that way, just so you know. I like, that was not, I don't like it. I don't feel good about it. And I could redo the save, but then I would feel like a jackwagon doing that too. It's fine. We play it where it lies. Oh man, I want to watch
Tell me
Happy
something,
Gilmore.
Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
That was like the 1,000-yard stare in her voice. All right, sir.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to let... I think that's a good lie. That's a good lie.
Somehow that seems unlikely. It matters little, however. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well, I will let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry, puppy. Okay. All right. Very cool. Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. We didn't come up with it in the best of ways, but here we are. This is my story. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay. All right. So I know we didn't really fight this time, but we're gonna leave it here. At least next time we know that we've got a bunch of battling and missions to go on. But I am very much still enjoying the game, and even though I'm pissing off people I shouldn't be, I really didn't want to. I have a habit of accidentally doing that. So yeah, just keep that in mind as we move forward. Anyways, thank you guys so much. If you like this episode, please leave a comment or a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you know when I put out a new episode, and I will see you on the next episode. How many times can I say episode? Bye!